A new 6.4 magnitude earthquake on Monday killed 3 people and injured more than 200 in parts of Turkey that were laid waste 2 weeks ago by a massive quake that killed tens of thousands. Officials said more buildings collapsed, trapping occupants, and several people were injured in both Turkey and Syria. Monday's earthquake was centered in the town of Difne, in Turkey's Hatay province, one of the worst-hit regions in the magnitude 7.8 quake that hit on February 6. It was felt in Syria, Jordan, Cyprus, Israel and as far away as Egypt, and was followed by a second, magnitude 5.8 tremor. Turkish Interior Minister Süleyman Soylu said 3 people were killed and 213 injured. Search and rescue efforts were underway in 3 collapsed buildings where a total of 5 people were believed trapped. A number of buildings collapsed in the new quake, trapping people inside, Hatay's Mayor Lutfu Savis said. He told NTV television that these may be people who had returned to homes or were trying to move their furniture out of damaged buildings. Turkish Vice President Fuat Oktay said at least 8 people were hospitalized in Turkey. Syria's state news agency, SANA, reported that 6 people were injured in Aleppo from falling debris. In Hatay, police search teams rescued one person who was trapped inside a 3-story building like subscribe and were trying to reach 3 others inside, Haberturk television reported. The February 6 quake killed nearly 45,000 people in both countries. Turkish authorities have recorded more than 6,000 aftershocks since. In the Turkish city of Adana, eyewitness Alejandro Malava said people left homes for the streets, carrying blankets into their cars. Malava said everyone is really scared and that no one wants to get back into their houses. The Syrian opposition's Syrian Civil Defense, also known as White Helmets, reported that several people were injured in Syria's rebel-held northwest after they jumped from buildings or when they were struck by falling debris in the town of Jandres, one of the towns worst affected by the February 6 earthquake. The White Helmets said several damaged and abandoned buildings collapsed in Syria's northwest, without injuring anyone. In the Syrian city of Idlib, frightened residents were preparing to sleep in parks and other public places, while fuel lines formed at gas stations as people attempted to get as far as possible from any buildings that might collapse. The Syrian American Medical Society, which runs hospitals in northern Syria, said it had treated a number of patients, including a 7-year-old boy, who suffered heart attacks brought on by fear following the new quake. Oktay said inspections for damage were underway in Hatay, and urged citizens to stay away from damaged buildings and to carefully follow rescue teams' directions. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan visited Hatay earlier on Monday and said his government would begin constructing close to 2 lakh new homes in the quake-devastated region as early as next month.